What's going on, guys? This is Noah the Gateway here. Welcome back to another video. In this video today, on All Things Noah's YouTube channel, I'm going to be talking about my review on Universal Studios Orlando that I just went a month ago. So we're going to actually get onto it and actually give my honest review about the main theme park. If you haven't checked out my Epic Universe review, definitely go check that out right after you finish with this video, because I do go and talk about my opinion on Epic Universe in Universal Studios Orlando. So we're going to talk about Universal Studios Orlando, the main theme park. So you also got City Walk. City Walk is really big compared to the one in Hollywood. Hollywood's is pretty big too, but I would say Florida's is definitely a lot bigger. There's definitely a lot of stores, shops, food, all that kind of stuff. We did eat at one restaurant. It was actually pretty cool. It had like a volcano effect and played some pretty older music. And the food was good. They had really good drinks as well. And it came out really fresh, and I really liked it. We also ate at a sports bar. They have a sports bar there. If you are a really huge sports fan like myself, this would definitely be a place for you. So we ate at the NBC Sports Bar and Grill, and that place is really cool. It's pretty spread out where you can actually go and like sit down and have like food, a drink, all that kind of stuff. And you can look at multiple screens all at once when you're sitting in a booth, if you're sitting at a bar, or if you're sitting in an actual table. You have TVs everywhere. So yeah, it's a really cool sports bar. I liked eating there. It was really awesome. And yeah, it was really cool. And I really enjoyed it. So we actually got into the main theme park that next day after we finished Epic Universe in our day one. So we were actually in day two. So yeah, day two, we get into the park, get ourselves in and everything, and check us in and everything of getting into the park. And we walk in, and then the first ride we actually get on was the VelociCoaster ride, which is a walk-on, which you actually get a little space gun, which is pretty similar to Buzz Lightyear's the Buzz Lightyear ride in Disneyland. Even though you're walking on this ride, so you're not getting on a ride or anything like that, you're just walking on a little conveyor belt area, and you're just shooting basically at screens and ranking up points compared to all the other people that you're bursting up against in this. But I was doing pretty good in that one. Just shooting all the areas as much as I can, doing my best. But yeah, I was doing pretty good in that game, and I would definitely ride that ride definitely again. I thought that ride was really cool. So if I ever go back to Universal Orlando and do another vlog, I will definitely would like to do that ride definitely again, for sure. And then we rode on Transformers. I've been to the one in Hollywood and also in the one here in Orlando. The same ride. It is definitely the same ride in Florida's version. It is a little different. The screens are a little different. I don't know if it's any much of a difference compared to the one in Hollywood that I've pretty much seen, but the ride layout is pretty similar to it. We walked on because we have Express Pass, which I do recommend getting Express Pass if you want to skip the line and don't want to wait that really long on rides. It's definitely worth getting a Universal Express Pass to get on rides right away. So I would definitely recommend it. Definitely for sure. But yeah, we walked on the ride, got on the little car, and we rode on it, and it's pretty much the same ride experience. We did get a little wet a little bit, so but yeah, it was a really great ride. I really enjoyed it, and yeah. So and then we walked into the Jurassic Park area. The Jurassic Park area was pretty cool. We didn't ride any rides, so we didn't ride any rides. We didn't ride VelociCoaster because you know how dizzy I was at Stardust Racers, which I did discuss about that in Epic Universe, and that ride is pretty similar to that, but it's not as much intense like Stardust Racers. But I didn't ride on VelociCoaster, but I did go and walk around the land. The land is really cool. I really liked it. Gives you a little bit of that vibe in Jurassic Park. We didn't ride the boat ride because we have ridden it before in Hollywood. It's pretty similar to that as well, but it's the old Jurassic Park. Eventually, I think they will definitely will change it to Jurassic World because that's the one here in our Hollywood Universal in our Universal Studios. It's pretty similar to that, but they turned it to Jurassic World. So I feel like this boat ride will change to Jurassic World. It won't be OG Jurassic Park anymore. So that's my really gut theory of when that ride reopens back up because I heard it's going through a whole refurbishment. So I feel like that ride is going to change into Jurassic World eventually because I feel like the people in Hollywood in Florida are kind of missing out on the one in here in Hollywood. So eventually, I feel like they're going to do Jurassic World eventually. So Jurassic World is getting really popular. They even built a VelociCoaster, so it would kind of make a lot of sense for them to do that as well. So the next thing, we went into Harry Potter World. Got to see the castle. We rode on Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I will say this Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is pretty intense versus R1 in Hollywood. I feel like the one in Hollywood is not as much intense as it was. I feel like in this one, it is really more intense. It jerks you around back and forth. It flips you a couple times when you're in the willow tree, which they didn't have the willow tree in Hollywood's version. They only have the Death Eaters, the spiders, and a few of the other scenes, but they never had the dragon either because they had the dragon on there, and the dragon was pretty cool too. I did really like that as well. But I feel like they didn't have that in the Hollywood version because the Hollywood version only has the Dementors, the spiders, and I think that's pretty much it that I know. But I feel like this one is a little bit more longer, but it was definitely very, very dark. I couldn't really see anything, so my suggestion to you, Universal, for that ride, probably put some more lighting around the castle because I feel like it's so dark, and I feel like people are gonna really have a hard time seeing when they're walking up the stairs just to get to the ride vehicle. So my suggestion to you, Universal, maybe add some more lighting into the castle to make it more brighter, so if people are standing in the queue, so they don't like trip and hurt themselves, you know. So that would be my suggestion to you, Universal. It's my feedback as well. So if you are watching this video, definitely add some more lighting into Forbidden Journey. It would be very much appreciated. So if you can actually do that, that'd be really nice. And then they have also the Flight of the Hippogriff, which is the same ride layout in Hollywood, which I've ridden that one in Hollywood, and it's pretty similar to that one as well. It's the same thing. So I didn't ride it in Florida, so it's the same exact thing. So I didn't really ride rides that were only in Hollywood that were in Florida, so I didn't ride those. So besides Transformers. But yeah, Harry Potter was pretty nice. We rode on the other one, which is the expansion, which is Diagon Alley, which we don't have that in Hollywood. We only have Hogsmeade and just the castle, so that's all we have in Hollywood. But eventually they will get an expansion. I've heard a lot of things that they might get a Harry Potter expansion. It's been one of the rumors recently in Hollywood, so maybe they will expand Harry Potter, because I feel like our Harry Potter in Hollywood doesn't get a lot of love like the one in Florida does. So yeah, they have Diagon Alley, which we went through that. That was really cool. I really love every 30 minutes that the dragon actually blows fire, which is really cool, and you can actually feel it actually when it burns its fire. So it was really cool. And then we rode on Escape from Gringotts. We rode on that one. It's a 3D ride. It's a roller coaster, but it is 3D. So it does have a little bit of some sudden drops, but it does have some moments where it just jerks you around a little bit, which I can understand that they don't want to make it an intense roller coaster because of the 3D glasses. So I can actually understand why they want to make it actually 3D, where you get the 3D glasses and you actually put them on and ride the ride. So I can totally understand why they wanted to slow it down so that you wouldn't lose your 3D glasses. So yeah, it had a lot of projection screens. The projection screens were really cool. Uh, the queue was really awesome. I really liked that as well. I liked the whole Green Gots theme and everything. And it was a really cool ride. It was a really cool ride layout. And I would definitely ride it again. I thought it was definitely one of my favorite rides in Harry Potter. So I really like that one as well. Um, Another thing as well. What's the other thing? Oh, we rode on the Men in Black ride, which is a shooter arcade type ride where you go and like get your gun out and then basically shoot basically aliens just to hit your targets and get the best score of the game of that one. So it's kind of like Toy Story Mania, in my opinion, in the Hollywood version. So it's pretty similar to that layout, but it's Men in Black, and it does spin you like maybe like a few times on that ride. So I would definitely say the Men in Black ride was really cool as well. I really like that. And then we rode on E.T. The extraterrestrial ride, which we did used to have that in Hollywood before it actually got replaced and changed to Revenge of the Mummy, which we know today, which might actually be getting actually replaced maybe in the near future. Might get retired, might expand to maybe the Donkey Kong area, possibly. Maybe Transformers might retire. So we'll definitely will have to see later on in the future of where Universal will be expanding in Hollywood. So we rode on the extraterrestrial ride. It was really cool. It was my very first time. It's one of the oldest rides. It's the OG ride. Uh, the reason why it's still there is because of Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg doesn't want that ride destroyed because if he does, he would back out of the contract for Universal. So that's the reason why they keep that ride there and still keep it running today. But to be honest, that ride is really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of cute. They give you these little passport things that you can put your name on and everything, and then give it to the ride attendee, and you get on this little bicycle, which you are part of the movie when you're on the bicycle, and you're trying to save his home from of him getting home to his family. So yeah, it's a really cool ride, and at the part where he says our name and he said my name, it was actually pretty funny, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cute. I thought I would definitely ride that ride definitely again. So that was a really cool ride as well. They also had a SpongeBob store, which that's pretty common for a lot of theme parks to have a lot of SpongeBob stuff. So they had a SpongeBob store, and I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. They had a lot of things. I did take a picture a few times at the SpongeBob store there, so it was really cool. And they had all the Halloween Horror Nights decorations and everything, because they just basically started it just right after we left on that Friday. They were actually starting the Halloween Horror Nights, and they were actually doing like previews, actual previews for like YouTubers, famous theme park YouTubers, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it's really cool about it. I think it's really awesome that I really enjoyed this trip. Give Universal Orlando for inviting me and my family to come down there and just have a really great time. And it's been on my bucket list for quite a while, so I was able to go and do that. So it was really cool. We also went to Islands of Adventure. That's the Ever Park that we went to as well. After we did take our little break from Universal Orlando, so we went to Islands of Adventure. Later on in the day, it rained, which is normal in Florida, and it's not as bad like our rain, but it does pour pretty good. And thankfully, we bought our ponchos, so thank God for that. And yeah, so yeah, we went to Islands of Adventure. We went there and saw the Marvel Land that they still using, since they do have the rights to pay for Disney because Disney owns Marvel. So Universal is basically paying the money to keep the Marvel Land running. We went on the Spider-Man ride, so we went on that, and that ride was pretty interesting. I would definitely say that for sure. I feel like that ride was really interesting. It's pretty similar to Transformers. It's the same ride layout. It's just like Transformers. It does jerk you around a few times, and yeah, it's a really cool ride. It was pretty interesting. It is a really old attraction. It's been around for quite a while, so I feel like it's going to shut down eventually because it is a really old ride. I don't know how long Universal's going to keep the Marvel Land. I feel like it's definitely going to change in the future because I don't feel like Universal doesn't want to continue to pay so much money to Disney since it's a Disney property. And then the same thing with The Simpsons, because The Simpsons is also owned by Disney, and I don't feel like Universal wants to take that route and just continue to pay just to keep the land running, you know? So I feel like those lands are looking to basically change in the future. And probably in my lifetime, it'll probably will change if I ever go back to Universal Florida in my lifetime. I will definitely will check that out for sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I pretty much covered and what I talked about. Were working on that one land. I forgot. I think it was called Lost Continent. I think that's right. But yeah, we went to Lost Continent, and I really loved that land. I thought that land was really, really cool. Even though it's kind of abandoned a little bit, it's just only for looks and everything. But eventually, I know there is a rumor recently. I think that might change to Legends of Zelda, which Legends of Zelda is pretty popular for Nintendo. Or Legends of Zelda could probably be a future expansion for Nintendo World, which I wouldn't be surprised with that either. If you want to keep basically your Nintendo properties in one area, which that would make a lot of sense because Epic Universe has a lot of room, so they could definitely build more lands to make that park a little bit more popular because it is popular right now. But if you can add Legends of Zelda there, it would definitely make a lot of people want to come to the park. Pokemon as well would be also a big one as well. So if you want to put Legends of Zelda in the Lost Continent area, it would definitely make a lot of sense, and maybe built maybe like a little dark ride that would be like really cool. It can make it like more interactive, all that kind of stuff. So, or you could make it like a little tiny roller coaster, possibly too. So, but we'll definitely will have to see. But I feel like it could be Hyrule, the Legends of Hyrule. So it could probably be that as well. So who knows what will happen to Lost Continent? I've seen How You Train Your Dragon stuff there, so maybe it could be a never expansion to How You Train Your Dragon. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely will have to see later on. But I'm sure that land will definitely will get replaced because right now it's totally abandoned. So I've ever since they shut down that show, I feel like that land is kind of like abandoned. It's just only shops, food, and that's it. So I definitely would see them maybe changing it into Legend of Zelda. I think that's the candidate to basically get that area, or you could do How You Train Your Dragon. So there's a lot of things that you can actually do there. So yeah, another thing as well, we went through Dr. Seuss Land, which I think that's just mostly for kids and everything. I think it's a really cool land. They have a little boat ride and a spinny and a cup ride and all that kind of stuff, and a little train that takes you around like the area. So yeah, I feel like that's a really cool land too, as well for the kids. I think the kids will really enjoy it. And then you also got DreamWorks, the DreamWorks land as well. That's for like kids as well. More interactivity, meet and greets, all that kind of stuff. But I think I pretty much covered, I think, about every land that I've went to. But I hope you guys definitely did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 of my Universal Orlando preview experience of giving my thoughts and opinions on the 2 lands that I just visited. If you are planning your visit, I really hope you guys enjoy your really awesome time, and hopefully my preview will make your decision of riding the rides that I did explained in this video, and hopefully it brought a little clarity to it as well. So definitely drop in the comments if you are planning to go there, or if you have been there, drop your thoughts and opinions on it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Noah here, signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.